Little Red Riding Panda. There once was a little red panda who loved to ride her bike. One day, Mama Red Panda sent Little Red Riding Panda on an errand. Little Red Riding Panda knew the way to Grandma's house, but she had never gone that far by herself. "Don't worry," said Papa Red Panda. "You're growing into a big, strong girl. You can do this. Papa and Mama believe in you. Just promise me you won't eat or share any of the snacks until you get to Grandma's house." Little Red Riding Panda kissed her Papa and Mama goodbye and headed for Grandma's house. She had only gotten one block before the wolf boy from down the street approached her. "Are those red panda snacks? I love red panda snacks. Let me have some, come on, hand them over," the wolf boy demanded. "No, these are from my grandma, and nobody can eat any until I've delivered them to her," the little red panda replied. She said goodbye to the wolf boy and continued down the road towards Grandma's house. After a short time, a strange-looking rabbit stopped in front of her. "Hello, friend. I noticed you're carrying red panda snacks with you. My mama is sick, and she loves red panda snacks. Do you think you could share some for my mama?" the rabbit pleaded. "There's something funny about this bunny," Little Red Riding Panda thought as she replied. "I'm sorry, but I can't give you any of these snacks. They're for my grandma." Little Red Riding Panda rode away from the rabbit and continued to her grandma's house. At last, Little Red Riding Panda arrived at her grandma's house, and she saw an elderly-looking red panda on the doorstep. "Why, hello, grandchild," she said. "Grandma?" asked Little Red Riding Panda, because her grandma didn't look the same as she remembered. "Are you sure you are my grandma?" she asked. "But of course, my dear," answered the elderly red panda. "I see." Little Red Riding Panda hesitated before saying, "My, what big eyes you have, Grandma." "All the better to see you with," responded the elderly red panda. Little Red Riding Panda thought again and said, "But what big paws you have." The elderly red panda responded, "All the better to unwrap your red panda snacks." Finally, Little Red Riding Panda said, "And what big teeth you have." The elderly red panda suddenly grinned and said, "All the better to gobble up your panda snacks," and reached towards Little Red Panda's basket of red panda snacks. Just then, something fell from the elderly red panda's pocket. Little Red Riding Panda looked down to see a pair of white rabbit ears. "Wait a minute," Little Red Riding Panda started to say, just as the elderly red panda's hat fell off as well, revealing some large wolf ears. It was a wolf boy from down the street. "You tricked me!" yelled Little Red Riding Panda. Just then, Grandma Red Panda opened the door. "What's all the ruckus out here?" she asked. "The wolf boy from down the street tried to trick me into giving him your red panda snacks," said Little Red Riding Panda. "That's downright silly, young man," Grandma said. "If you would have just asked me, I would have gladly shared some red panda snacks with you." "I'm sorry," said the little wolf boy. "May I please have some snacks?" he said. "Why, certainly," answered Grandma. And she invited them both in to share red panda snacks. The wolf boy learned his lesson, and from then on, he learned to ask properly for things that he wanted.